Hi guys, today for your assignment, it is in your folder. So if you open up your folder, you are going to pull out a paper that looks like this. So the first thing it is asking you is your name. So on this line, you are going to write your name. So I'm going to carefully write my name. So Miss Martini, and I'm going to make sure I am writing my letters as nicely as I can. So if you look, Miss Martini, I wrote it as nicely as I can and stayed in those lines. Now the next thing it is asking you to do is whenever we see these dotted lines like this that are making our letters and our words, it is asking us to trace them. So you are going to be tracing all of these letters and these words. So our sentence says, the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. So here we see our sentence. So now, with my pencil, I'm not doing it in crayon. I'm going to be doing this in pencil. I am going to carefully trace every single line. So I'm just going to do that first word right now. So you see I traced over it. I tried to stay as close to those lines as possible, and I did not move away from it. Now, once you do the entire sentence, so you're going to do the whole sentence. Once you do the whole thing, so we're going to wait and I'm going to write it all out and then I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I'm back. So I just wrote out the whole sentence. Again, it's the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. So I traced over those lines as carefully as I could. Now that I'm done with that, I'm going to go and start on this line down here, and I'm going to copy the sentence exactly how it is. So the first word here, it has a T in it. So I'm going to try to copy that T exactly like I see it. Just like that. So I have a T that matches here. Now I'm going to go to my next letter, which is an H. So I'm going to start at the top like it does, go all the way down, come up, and make that loop for an H. So my H is here, and I copied it down here. Now I'm looking at my next letter is an E, and it comes right after that H. So I'm going to carefully, it stays under that dotted line, so I'm going to try to stay under just exactly like the dotted lines do. So I have my first word. And so now we see this space. We call those finger spaces. So I'm going to put my finger there. It makes that space. So I'm going to do the same thing here. After my word, I'm going to have a finger space. So if we watch how I do this, I'm going to put my finger down, and my next letter is a Q. So I'm going to copy it just like it did up there. So if you look, I have my space just like it's here, and then a Q was next, and so I copied that down here. Now I'm going to do that with the rest of this sentence. So you guys are going to do that same thing. You're going to copy the whole sentence. You have 3 whole lines to use. You don't have to use the whole thing. Write it out in the best handwriting that you can and copy it as much as you can. This is something that you are doing by yourself. I don't want to see how somebody else at your house can write. I want to see how you guys can write. So you guys are doing this by yourself as much as you can. So your name, you're tracing, and then you're copying those sentences. So just like I did, and you're going to do the whole sentence. All right, guys, I can't wait to see what you guys do.